Alright guys, so welcome back. This is the best year ever 30-day challenge and I'm super excited to have you guys here, or as I like to call it, B.Y.E or B.Y.E. Why? Because this is the new year, guys, and it's time to finally say bye to some of the things that's been holding you back. Time to say, bye to procrastination, time to say bye to fear, time to say bye to whatever negative influences, whatever limitations, whatever beliefs, mindsets, feelings that you may have that have held you back in the past. Guys, it's time for life change. It's time for us to finally say, no more will I be held back, and I'm finally going to take control of my life and not let life control me. The purpose of the best year ever 30-day challenge is to kind of help you along this process, get you guys started off right, ensure that you continue all the way with whatever area of your life that you really want to change, you really want to improve upon, and I'm here to help you to do that. Now, one of the things that I've realized in developing consistency in my own life and also helping other people to do the same is that if you can remain consistent for the first 30 days, then it's more than likely that you'll remain consistent throughout the entire process. And that's why I call it the 30-day challenge. It wasn't just a name that I just randomly came up with, but it's very strategic, very intentional, and what we want to do is whatever area of your life that you're dissatisfied with, that you would like to change, that you would like to improve upon this year, the best year ever 30-day challenge will help you to do that. One thing I want to mention though, before we actually start the best year ever 30-day challenge, I encourage you and I insist that if you haven't done so as yet, that you need to go back and you need to watch the series of videos on the 6-step process to achievement. Now, it's very, very, very important that you do watch it. I'm going to place a link so that you can actually click on it, whether in the description or somewhere in this window, that you can actually click on it and you can actually go back and watch the 6-step process to achievement. It's very important that you do this, because without actually going through those steps, then the 30-day challenge, guys, it won't make much sense, because you can start it, but then more than likely you'll end up falling off. So it's very important that you go back, you watch that video, you come back here, and then once you've done that, then we can get started on the best year ever 30-day challenge. So go ahead and do that right now. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm assuming that you actually did watch the video and that's why you're back here. If you haven't, please go and watch the video. It's very important. I can't stress that enough. Alright, so if you're ready, let's begin. So let me actually break down the 30-day challenge process for you. So one of the things I want you to do, I want you to identify over the course of the next 30 days, what's the one area of your life that you're actually committed to improving, committed to changing. And then I want you to also identify what's the one action step that you can take consistently as outlined in step 6 of the 6-step process to achievement. So you need that. You need to know, what area of your life that you're going to work on, and I highly recommend that you only work on one area and one area only. Only one area, please. It's very important that you do this. I can tell you from my experience in trying to work with multiple areas of once, it usually never works, so it affects your consistency and your commitment and discipline in any one area. So please just choose one area to work on. Focus on that one area. Forget about multitasking. Just focus on improving that one area, and then let's use that as we go into the best year ever 30-day challenge. Another thing I also want to note, guys, is that it's very important also that you decide which environment that you're going to execute your particular routine, take your particular action. Now, I know that it may not be a case that you can actually control where exactly you take the routine every single day. Probably for certain things like, exercise and work, you can control that, but probably for you it may be something related to your business or your job that you may not be able to control which specific environment that you take action in. But if you can control the environment, then I highly recommend that you decide which environment that you'll also be taking action in. And the reason why this is very important, I'm not going to get into a lot of the psychology of it right now, but the reason why this is very important is that once your brain associates the particular action with a particular environment, then once that conditioning has been trained or programmed in your mind, once you actually switch and try to do the activity in a separate environment than the one that's been associated with taking the particular action, then it's almost like a conscious interrupt for your brain. Your brain is going to, I guess, become somewhat confused and it's going to wonder, hey, what's going on? It's not that it's going to be impossible for you to still take action, but the mental energy that it's going to take for your brain to process the new environment, as opposed to just sticking with the environment that's already established, is going to take more mental work, more mental fatigue for you, and the more energy and effort your brain has to dedicate towards becoming familiar or familiarizing itself with a new environment, then the less it actually takes away from the actual activity that you're trying to do. Another thing I want to do is express the importance of staying consistent for the first 7 days. Guys, it's absolutely important. You have to. Let me say that again. You have to stay consistent for the first 7 days. And the reason for that is, one of the things I've realized is that if you can stay consistent, committed, and disciplined for the first 7 days, then it's more than likely that you're going to remain consistent, committed, and disciplined for the remainder 30 days. And the reason for that is something I call stacking. I believe you've heard me mention stacking in another video, but I actually didn't go into much detail on what it is. And let me actually show it to you here. Now, let's say you have a line down the middle, and on one side we have consistency, we have committed, and we have discipline. And on the other side we have inconsistency, I think the word is uncommitted. If I'm wrong, please excuse my grammar or vocabulary, but I think it's uncommitted is the opposite word. And the last one we have is indiscipline. So here's how the process of stacking works. Let's say we have each day you have day 1, you have day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and day 7. I hope you guys can see this. I'm not sure how the camera is positioned, so I hope you can see this. Now, basically what stacking is each time you follow through with a particular action, it stacks on one of the sides. But also, the opposite is also true. Each time you don't take action, it stacks on the other side. So it's really what I call identity stacking. Now, let's say on day 1, you went out and you took action, right? So here, you took action day 1. Yeah, you got started. So that's day 1. Day 2, you took action again. Day 3, you took action again. Let's say on day 4, you didn't take action. So day 4, you didn't really take action on day 4. And day 5, you followed through on day 5, day 6, and day 7. Now, what's going to happen is each time you take action, you're actually training your brain, you're developing the identity of someone who is consistent, committed, and disciplined. So after a while, it becomes a normal routine for your brain to accept that in this particular area of your life, taking this particular action, you are consistent, you are committed, and you are disciplined. Because majority of the actions you took, you actually went out and got it done. So for each action you took on each day, it stacked on each other. So basically this is what it did. And it stacks on each other. That's why it's called identity stacking. So in this instance, you took action 6 out of the 7 days. So your brain will now start to more associate itself with this side of the line rather than over this side. You know, you may miss a day, but it's not going to necessarily say, hey, you missed a day, you messed up, it's a really big deal because you already took action 6 out of the 7 days. Now, as I mentioned, I recommend taking action for all 7 or missing as minimal days as possible. But let's say the opposite was also true. Let's say you actually, on this side, so you have day 1, day 2, day 3, you took action, day 4 you didn't take action, day 5 you didn't take action, day 6 you didn't take action, and day 7 you didn't take action. Now what's going to happen is, because you are more or you have not taken action more than you've actually gone out and taken action, then your brain is going to start to identify with this side of the line. It's going to associate with this side of the line. And it's going to create the identity through identity stacking that I am someone who's inconsistent, I am someone who's uncommitted, I am someone who's indisciplined. And so that's going to become a part of you. So in this particular area of your life, when it comes to taking this particular action, basically what your brain is going to say is, hey, you didn't really go, you didn't really take action, so you're not really serious, so I'm not really going to take you serious. And that's the reason why it's actually very important that you also go out and take action. Because your brain, whatever side of the line that you actually fall, your brain is going to start to associate itself more with that side of the line. And that will ultimately become your identity in this aspect of your life. So I implore you, go out, take action at least for the first 7 days. Do whatever you have to do to ensure that you remain consistent for the first 7 days. Because once you can do that and you establish the identity of someone who is consistent, someone who is committed, someone who is disciplined, then it's easier for you to push through and take action the second 7 days and then the third 7 days. And then before you realize it, you would have also completed the 30-day challenge for the full 30 days. So please, very important. I'm stressing this so much. Don't miss a single day in the first 7 days. Very important. I want to help you not just remain consistent for the first 30 days of the best year ever 30-day challenge, but pretty much right throughout the entire year so that we can help you to change and improve some things in your life. So what I'll be actually doing is posting articles each week, that can give you tips, advice, strategies, techniques that I've personally used and have, worked with others and helped them as well to remain more consistent in their life and experience breakthrough for themselves. So what you can do is actually visit the 5 years to mastery blog. So that's the number 5, the letter Y, number 2, letter M.com. That's 5y2m.com. And you want to go ahead and you want to sign up for our mailing community so that we can send you emails each week to let you know when a new article or training video has been posted. You know, also let's have some fun with it. Let's have some fun with it. So what I would love you guys to do, and I'm going to do this as well, you know, on your social media profiles, platforms, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Snapchat, whether it's Pinterest, you know, whatever it may be, one of the things I want you guys to do is to post pictures or videos of yourself actually engaging in the 30-day challenge. So you can use the hashtag 30, that's the number 30, B.Y.E challenge. That's hashtag 30 B.Y.E challenge. I'll be doing the same as well. Let's have some fun, guys. Let's put it out there. Let's let the world know that we're serious about it this year. We're serious about business this year. You know, this is the year for change. This is the year for transformation. This is the year for you to actually take back control of your life and experience the most powerful you that you've ever experienced in your entire life. If you actually have a friend or family member that you'd love to take the challenge with you, go ahead, share this video with them, you know, tag them in it, whatever you need to do. Just get them here, get them watching this video, and you know, at least you can have someone who you can partner with on this life-changing journey with you. So, with all of that said, if you're ready, guys, you know, comment in the comment section below. Let me know that you're ready. Scream it to the world, shout it to the world, let the world know I'm ready! And let's go there, guys. Let's take it, let's conquer it, you know, let's take back control, guys, and let's get it done this year. This is the year, guys. This is the year. We're getting it done this year. No excuses, guys. You know, I'll be equipping you with the techniques, the strategies to get it done. So let's go out there and let's get it done, guys. It was an absolute pleasure having you guys here. I'm super excited, as you can see, to actually share this experience, this journey with you. And thank you once again for watching. And until then, remember, guys, let's work to create a powerful you so that you can create a fulfilling life. Alright, guys, so see you next time. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.